welcome back to Stay In and Stay Safe. Thanks for watching all my other videos if you have done. This watercolour sketch is basically something that I would do normally outside. So if you've got your watercolours or your pencil and sketchbook, this kind of thing, obviously I can't go outdoors and do this right now, but I took a photo that today and so I'm kind of sketching that as if I'm sitting there. So when you're out sketching wildlife or whatever, or capturing something, you just want to capture the essence of the landscape. So you just want to be really quick with a pencil and capture all the different things really quickly. I used to love sitting in the woods and various places and sketch and paint the wildlife around me. So this is kind of me trying to do that. I did do a swan here, but got rid of it in the end, I think, because it's quite hard to do that with watercolours. I'm not very good with watercolours, so this is just me. So I'm just plotting out the landscape, the lake, the little pond that me and my daughter go to every day, and just putting in a few of the key things I remember, the trees up here and the grass in the front and the pond and all that. This is the kind of thing you would do if you're out and about. So this is a little, look, I made this short little brush here. I cut it off with a saw. I'm using this little watercolour set again. This is cobalt blue. Just putting it in the sky as if I'm there and the sky's changing every minute. You've got to be really quick when you're doing watercolours out in the landscape, because it's changing all the time with the light. So I'm trying to be really fast with this. I added a bit of sort of Windsor blue into the cobalt blue for the reflection of the sky in the water. But I'm not really worried about it. I'm just being really rough with this, like very quick with it. I'm trying to be anyway. So this is some green mixed with a bit of I think it's raw sienna, raw and burnt sienna, burnt umber, some lemon yellow and the green. I'm just trying to capture where the light is, where the shadow is. When you're painting live outside, which I'm not, but imagine I am, you need to capture the light basically, where it's coming from, and the colours and the shadows, because that changes all the time when you're out and about. These trees were quite bright, new saplings coming in and all that. So I'm just trying to capture the main parts of this painting, the landscape basically. Because this is a sketch, this is a watercolour sketch, so you would take this home and you would maybe use a photo and things like that, and you would add upon it. But if you actually capture it while you're out there, you get all the light and the reflections and the feel of the landscape, and you just get a lot more from being out there. Even though I'm not out there because of coronavirus, I'm not actually out there, but it literally was today. I went out there and I used a photo because I would love to sit out there and do this in real life, because watercolours are really good at capturing little bits of colour, things that you might miss with a photograph, like certain things that stand out to you. So I'm putting in some reflections here in the water and some more burnt sienna, I think, in the photo. This is me doing the swan, but it kind of just looked stupid, I don't know, I tried making it right. I tried adding reflections and water around it, but I didn't like it in the end, so I just got rid of it. I thought, well, I can add that again one day if I do a final painting of this landscape, then I probably would add the swan back in. But I thought, right, for now, I'm doing this quick sketch. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do a full painting. I'm just trying to show you how you can capture landscapes really quickly with watercolour, a little brush, a bit of water. I'm using all the different colours on the palette. Putting some branches in here, just as a bit of a focal point, a bit of shadow under there. It's mainly, you're looking at shadow, you're looking at colours. With the watercolour sketch, you're really just trying to capture a few little colours, a few little things, a bit of information that you might not pick up on when you're looking at a photo and just being back in your studio. You're just trying to capture the atmosphere and I don't know, just being outside and actually capturing it is really important. It adds a lot more to your painting, even though, like I said, I'm not. So that's the finished product, and it also looks better with the frame, obviously. But it's still a rough sketch. Please show me yours. Please sketch a landscape where you are, if you're isolating, and send it to me. Thank you.